Hello and welcome to the next video, and this time we are looking at the Crossfield class, most notably from Star Trek Discovery, which was the US Discovery itself. So we shall have a look at the shield visuals, and the Vanity Shields we'll be looking at are from the Dilithium store, the Zen store and the Summer and Winter event stores. Our first section will be looking at the Summer and Winter event store shields. So these shields are available all year round. However, you must have participated in the events in order to claim the consumables, to craft these shields or buy the consumables off the exchange. So first up we are looking at the Fek'hri Vanity Shield. So at the time of this recording, this is the only Vanity Shield in the Winter store. I am using the standard original Crossfield with the Discovery material, purely because if I did the refit I wouldn't be able to show you the KDF version of some shields, as I only have the refit on one character at the moment. So we've got this grey hull material here. You see the red lighting at the front there and this angry looking deflector there. Got the yellow there on the Bizarre collectors. At the back we have the yellow there for the impulse engines. You see some of this red material there. You see the red there on the nacelles. A bit better view in side view there. Got the red material there on the neck. And as we rotate through, you'll see that red material starting to change colour there as the light hits it. It's also around the inner part of the saucer section as well. We're moving into the baseball series of Vanity Shields from the summer event. So these shields all follow the same pattern, and all that happens is the colours are changing with the relevant shield. So we've got the Andorian blue bowlers here. So this is a blue and orange Vanity Shield. So you can see there with that orangey yellow there and the lights at the front. Same there on the deflector. Slightly lighter there for the Bizarre collectors. The back here we've got the yellow orange on the impulse and the warp engines there. And you can see this grey pattern with the orange lines in it to represent a baseball shirt kind of style. Same there on the neck, and there's a bit of a gradient going from the orange to the blue and back again. As we rotate through, you get that orange reflective shine off of it. Next up is the Bozeman Titans. So this is a grey, yellow and black Vanity Shield. So you can see the yellow there on the lights and the deflector at the front. Same with the white there for the Bizarre collectors. Rear there, we've got the yellow there on the impulse and the warp engines. And as we rotate through, the light hits it and we get that yellow reflective shine. This is the Caitian claws, so we've got this purple and almost goldish colour to the shield. You see the orange there on the lights at the front, same with the deflector. Same there for the impulse and the warp drive. And a purple shine there as the light bounces off it. This is the Deep Space Niners. It's based off of their uniform in the Season 7 episode of Deep Space Nine, Take Me Out to the Holosuite. So we've got oranges, greys, blues and reds in this one. So you can see this red and orange light here at the front, red there under the deflector, you can see the blue trim there as well. Then we have the red and orange into yellow there for the impulse engines. Got red and orange there on the nacelles as well. See a bit of a gradient fill from the orange through to the grey. I get that orange shine as the light bounces off the ship as we rotate through the light source. This is the Denebian Slime Devils Vanity Shield. So this is a purple and green. So you can see there I've got the green lighting at the front along with the green deflector. Got a bit of the green lighting there on the Bassard collectors. Same for the impulse engines and the nacelles themselves. Rotate through, get that bit of a purple shine as the light bounces off it. Next up it's the Ferenginar Liquidators. So this is a green and gold Vanity Shield. We've got the yellow lighting there at the front and on the deflector. Same there for the impulse and the nacelles. Get a bit of a yellow shine there as we rotate through the light source. Here we have the stem bolts. This is a pink and greyish white Vanity Shield. So you can see that very dull, almost greyish white going on there. The lights and the deflector. Same there for the impulse and the nacelles. As we rotate through, we get that pink shine as the light hits it. Here we have the Vulcan Logicians Vanity Shield. This is grey purple with some gold. So you can see the purple lighting there at the front along with the purple deflector, and there's a hint of purple there on the Bassard collectors. Purple there for the impulse engines, and again there for the nacelles. You get that slight purpley blue shine to it as we rotate through. And now we come to the last of the Vanity Shields from the Summer Event Store, and this one's the Workbees. So we've got this gold and red Vanity Shield with this nice deep yellowy orange there on the lighting. Same there for the deflector, touch there on the Bassard collectors, impulse engines and nacelles, and that yellowy orange. Now as we rotate through, we get that red shine as the light hits off of it. And within these sections here that are illuminated just now is the emblem for whatever Vanity Shield it is that you have on at the time. A nice little touch by the art team, I thought. Next section we'll look at the Dilithium store. Now, Vanity Shields are only available in there during certain events in the year. We did get notified at the end of 2024 that the team at Deca are looking to increase the number of Vanity Shields within the Dilithium store in 2025. So we'll see how that goes this year. And then we'll also look at the ones available in the Zen store. Currently there is only one available, and that is the Khitomer Alliance Vanity Shield from the Khitomer Alliance bundle. You get the uniform, the shield, and an upgrade in that bundle. It's designed to give your vessel the look of an Alliance vessel, so such as the Khitomer, the Hur'q, the Rex. So we've got this white hull. You can see here touches of the gold colouring. A slightly plasma-like orange effect here on the Bizarre Collectors. Cyan blue lighting there, and on the Deflector array. And also that grey material there as well. Got red into yellow through orange there on the impulse engines. More of that gold and dark grey shading there on the shuttle bay doors. Got the cyan there on the nacelles themselves, and the gold there on the neck. And that orangey plasma effect there on the dome with a bit of the cyan there. More of the gold going down the spine of the neck. And then we've got this red line effect there as well. Now we move on to the Dilithium store, and the first one up is the Baul Vanity Shield. This is a very popular one in the game. So as you can see, with this very dark hull material, almost black. The cyan effect there on the lights, the deflector, the Bizarre Collectors. Got this lovely deep red effect on the impulse engines that I really do like. And you can see the cyan there on the nacelles. More of the cyan lighting there on the rear. Same on the dome there and on the struts of the saucer. And then you can see this etched pattern here on the hull to give your vessel the look of a Baul vessel. And more of that etched design there on the underside. Now we come to the Borg Vanity Shield. I've said this a few times now that it should actually be named the Liberated Borg Vanity Shield, as a lot of people buy it thinking it's going to give your vessel an assimilated look, whereas it's actually giving you the look of a liberated Borg vessel. So we've got this grey hull material with a lot of hull plating outlines on it. The blue lighting there at the front, same on the deflector, the Bizarre Collectors. And you'll see a lot of this blue and yellowy gold lighting. But there are sections of the hull that don't have any hull plates on it, and designed to give a conduit kind of look to it. We've got the blue there on the impulse and the nacelles, and again more of that exposed hull area effect going on quite a bit at the back there. And very prominent there on the neck as well. And more of that effect there on the inner parts of the saucer section, and then down the spine there of the neck itself. See on top of the nacelles, and there we go, quite a bit on the underside there on the nacelles and on the neck as well. And now we're putting the Discovery Shield on the USS Discovery. So it's designed to give your vessels look of Starfleet ships in Season 1 of Discovery. So got the white there on the deflector. You see that blue lighting there at the front. So slightly lighter blue with some white there on the Bizarre Collectors. that reddish orange effect there on the impulse engines. We've got the blue there on the cells themselves. Then the hull colours, a couple of different shades of grey with some pattern effects on it. This is one of these shields that, although it's one shield, if you apply it on a Federation character you get this look, and we'll see next how it looks when you apply it to a KDF character. So this is the Discovery Vanity Shield on a KDF character. So we've got this brown hull material, you see this oval effect here on the lights at the front with that yellowy orange. Same there on the deflector. And then we've got this pulsating red here on the Bizarre collectors. That very light yellowy orange effect there on the impulse engines with that pattern. And then we've got this pattern effect here on the nacelles. And then the hull materials, a series of various shapes. So it's designed to give your ship the look of what they call Klingons in Season 1 of Discovery. Or that pulsating red effect there on top of the dome. Here we have the Emperor's Vanity Shield. Again, we've got a darker hull material. Quite a nice design there on the deflector array with that orange. And we've got that yellow there on the lighting effects there. Touch of orange and white there on the Bizarre collectors. Cyan there for the impulse engines. And we can see the yellow there on the nacelles. The bit purple shading material there on the neck. See a bit more there on the spine as it's going down and round the inner part of the saucer. Have a pause here. You can see the blue dots lights throughout the hull material, almost like a star field. And more of that purple shading there on the underside of the nacelles. Then we come to the Masters of Profits. It's the Ferengi Vanity Shield. So with this orange hull material, similar to the Ferengi vessels. With this orange here on the deflector, this yellow here on the lights at the front. Same there in the Bizarre collectors. Same for the impulse and the nacelles themselves. This almost goldish colour here on the neck. A bit of that yellow shine there as we ran through the light source. Got a bit of grey in the shield as well. And we've also got this rivet effect as well. As if the hull plates have been riveted onto the structure. Next up is the Hur'q Vanity Shield. With this green hull material, same with the lighting there and the deflector and the Bizarre collectors. Same with this illuminated green pattern effect here on the rear with the impulse engines. The green there for the nacelles. There's more of that illuminated green pattern effect on the neck. This plum purple effect here on the hull material also. And some more green lighting there. A lot more of that illuminated green pattern effects here on the saucer. And again there on the underside of the nacelles. Here we have the Kelvin Divergence Vanity Shield. So similar to the Discovery one, it changes appearance depending on your faction. So this is on a Federation character, so it's giving the vessel a look of Federation starships in the reboot films. So we've got this nice blue here on the deflector, this white and blue on the lighting here, and same there on the Bizarre collectors. We've got this grey hull material. We have this orange and almost white effect there on the impulse engines. Then we've got this very dark blue effect here on the cells. A bit of a pattern there to the hull material, and a couple of different shades of the grey. And this is what the Kelvin Divergence shield looks like on a KDF character. We've got this honeycomb, very dull blue effect here for the lighting. There's a lovely red deflector there, yellow there for the Zhat collectors. Then we've got this two-tone green on the hull. Nice red effect here on the impulse engines. And we've got that dull blue again there on the nacelles themselves. And this yellow lighting effect going on at the back of the hull here, same there on top of the dome, and you see the two shades of green there on the hull material as well. Another popular shield, the Section 31 Vanity Shield. Again, we've got this dark hull material, the cyan there on the lights, this nice effect here on the deflector. The lower parts of the Bizarre collectors there are blacked out on this shield. This vibrant red there on the impulse engines, cyan again there on the nacelles. This stripe effect here on the neck. A couple of different colours there on the hull material itself. Here we have the Tzenkethi Vanity Shield. We've got this green hull material with the grey shading as well. Got the white there. It's nice orangey yellow effect on the deflector. We have white here on the Bizarre collectors. It's white again there on the impulse and on the nacelles themselves. I start to see some of this trim here, silver lights, then they do pulsate. And there's also touches of the black there as well. We see the black there on the neck. Also see that carved pattern to the green hull material there. More the black shading there and that lighting effect that are pulsating away quite the thing. And the last shield that we're looking at today in the Dilithium store is the Zhat Vash Vanity Shield. So we've got a green and very light brown Vanity Shield. Quite a nice green effect here on the deflector array. This very bright green and white lighting effect here and on the Bizarre collectors there. This nice vibrant red effect there on the impulse engines. Got that green on the nacelles there. And then we have that multicolour, almost like an army camouflage kind of effect going on there. Looks quite nice. And same again there on the other side. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Crossfield with the various Vanity Shields that we've shown. Links are down below for the chapters, for my Real Merch affiliate link for 10% off your Star Trek model order. There's also links there to the STO wiki for information on Star Trek Online, plus the Star Trek Online official news blog for all the update notes, patch notes, and news on events in the game. And then of course there's the link to Casual Sab's YouTube channel. He has a lot of build videos, news videos, reviews, Q&A and live streams. He's an extremely knowledgeable individual, so go and check him out. And until the next video, thank you again for watching.